Hey, what's up guys? So, I am going to be out of town for a couple weeks. I did another video, just posted at the same time of this one, explaining why. And in this video, I wanted to go ahead and share a bunch of information with you guys real quick, just kind of to tie up some loose ends and give you guys a bunch of information about projects that I've been working on, things that are going to be coming while I'm gone, things like that, things that I'm going to be working on when I get back, you know? So with that said, let's go ahead and just run through a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to start off with the Tmg Laser Jammers. This is a new set of laser jammers that should be getting released when I'm gone. They're expecting a Labor Day launch. I'm not sure if that's ultimately what it's gonna be, but I went ahead and shot an overview video. I've posted some information on Facebook and RDF and all that kind of stuff about the laser jammers, and I think that's one that a lot of you guys are going to be excited about. And so once the product launches, we don't even know the exact pricing yet. They're still kind of nailing down a lot of the details. Once it launches, I'll have an overview video that is going to get posted while I'm gone, and that way you guys will have the information when I'm not available. So that's something I've been working on the past day or two. Now the next thing is the different colored Uniden R3s. I did a video the other day talking about the original one, the matte black one, and the silver one. Well, I now have a copy of all three, and when I get back, I want to do some just testing with them to mount them on the windshield, you know, in the sunlight, this kind of stuff, to see how reflected they are, just to show you guys in person, you know, well, in person, on video, what they look like, kind of side by side by side, so that you guys can see. So I'm going to be doing that, and then come the holidays, I don't necessarily need that many Unidens, and so once I finish doing the videos with the R3s and the R1s, chances are just going to wind up giving some of those away to you guys for the holiday giveaway. I've kind of been collecting some different dash cams and radar detectors, and so for the end of the year, for the holiday, for the giveaway, I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be giving to you guys, and some of these R3s are probably going to be included as well. Now, for those of you guys asking about the latest R3 firmware, because you guys always ask, of course, I'm still waiting, just like you guys. We just got firmware 1.45, and that had a fix for K-band detection when they added MRCD. So if this is the one that's going to be released, there still needs to be some testing and stuff to confirm, you know, make sure everything is working well, so that you guys are happy with it. But assuming Uniden decides to release 1.45, I'm not going to have time to shoot a video to give you guys all the information about the features, but I've put together an article on my website that's going to go over all the different changes and updates and everything. I've been working on it as they've been, you know, working on different firmware releases. We thought it was going to be a previous version that was going to be released. Anyway, I've got it updated for 1.45, and if Uniden decides to release that as the next firmware for the R3 and the R1, I'll just flip the switch on my website and it'll go public. I'll let you guys know on Facebook, it'll be on RDF, all that kind of stuff, but it won't be here on YouTube because I'm not going to be, well, able to do all the video stuff when I'm traveling. I can just go to my website and go public, you know. So that's the latest for the Uniden R3 firmware. I've also got a bunch of new stuff. I've got the Mph Speed Gun Pro. This is a handheld 33.8 radar gun that I'm borrowing from Backwards on RDF, and it's basically the handheld version of the Mph B3, so Ka band, 33.8, and has pop built in too. So just want to spend some time playing with it, get familiar with it, and do a video showing you guys this radar gun. I also picked up an ultralight LRB on eBay, and just want to do a video on this one, spend some time playing with it, and kind of give you guys a tour, an overview of this laser gun, so that's something to come as well. I also just got the Cell-Link Neo and the expansion battery as well to go along with my Blackview B124. I've been wanting to do a direct comparison between the two, and having them both side by side has been really helpful. So when I come back, I want to do a bunch of testing as far as, you know, recharge times and recording times and all the little nuances and differences to see, you know, which one is the best. They're almost identical, but there are a few differences here and there, so I want to cover those, and it's really helpful having both of them on hand at the same time. Speaking of which, I've got a new Blackview DR900S. One of the things that the DR900s have been having an issue with is overheating. I know a number of you guys on RDF have noticed that if you're parked in the hot sun, especially this summer, people were reporting that the dash cam was overheating and shutting down. I've seen it as well driving around. The dash cam just couldn't handle it, overheat, and shut down. I sent mine actually just today back to Blackview so they can take a look at it. I don't think there's anything particularly unique about my camera because I've seen other people reporting the same issue, but anyways, I got a replacement one. So pop it on, and I guess when I come back from my vacation, we'll see how hot it is. If it cools off, awesome. If it's still hot, I can do testing. So, you know, we'll have some options and stuff. But anyway, that's the latest with the DR900S. I'm guessing that issue is just related to the fact that they're cramming the 4K sensor in there. Great dash cam, but yeah, it is having some overheating issues, and a dash cam has to be reliable in recording when you need it. So, yeah. The Wayland Secure 360. That's a dash cam that I reviewed recently. After I posted the review online, Wayland's got back to me and said that the video quality that I was seeing in my camera wasn't representative of what it is actually supposed to be like. I think they mentioned something about the lens being misaligned or something. I forget exactly what. I'll just post it on the bottom of the screen. But anyway, they're wanting to send me out a replacement camera so I can take a look at it and see if the video quality and maybe the flare is better. We'll see. They're also wanting to send out the 4G version when it's released. And as I mentioned in the review video, that's the one that I'm more interested in. That's the one that kind of can go out automatically, just has an LTE connection, so you're able to access it remotely and that kind of stuff. Of course, the video quality has to be up to par, so I'm hoping the video quality is better, but we'll see once the new ones come in. There's also the Alcam, which I've been wanting to review. I got in touch with them. They're going to be sending out a review sample as well when I come back. It's a similar dash cam, kind of like a security camera for your car. You know, records front and rear, and also has internet connection built in, LTE or something, 4G. And that's kind of similar to the Wayland's 360, except it's a traditional front and rear dash cam instead of the whole 360-degree thing. So that's another one that's kind of unique and different that I'm interested in testing that I'd like to take a look at when I come back. As far as the dash cams that I have in my car right now that I was hoping to review and post up before I was leaving, the VFO A119, A119S, and A119 Pro. They're all about $100 or so. You know, kind of wedge-shaped dash cam. They're typically the best picks as far as the best $100 dash cams. And yeah, I agree, they seem to be really good. I have been having some issues with mine, which is the reason that I wasn't able to post it before I left, but I'm going to be getting some replacement cameras in, things like a wobbly lens here, or one of the USB ports broke, or I had one of my cameras got bricked. So just little things that sort of prevented me from being able to fully do the review and everything, but I'll be getting, you know, some replacements in for that, and then I'll be able to do some reviews of that one. Additionally, I've also got the VFO A129. Similar idea, but new design. You can see if we take a look at the A119 and A129, different design, right? The appeal of this one is it's a 2-channel dash cam, so it records front and rear. You can see right here it's got a port for the rear dash cam. Additionally, there's a new power cable that's going to be coming in that's going to allow the camera to switch automatically between driving mode and parking mode, which is usually something we see reserved for the higher end dash cameras. And this one, it's going to be an affordable camera with good video quality and a lot of the higher end features, but at a lower price point. So this is one that I'm really interested in taking a look at and seeing if it can beat out some of the other Blackview, ThinkWare, DoD, etc. dash cams at a lower price. So that should be really interesting. I'm also wanting to do a video on the Redenso Pro M. I've been running it here for a little while, getting familiar with it next to my R3, and just kind of getting a feel for the detector. There's also a new firmware update that's going to be coming out from Redenso, so once they release the new firmware update that addresses a lot of the issues that I've been seeing with the Pro M and the RCM and improves the detector, I'd like to do a review of the detector at that time, and also kind of a setup tutorial going over all the settings and options once the new firmware comes out with new settings and features and options. I've also, on my website, disabled the contact page because I'm not going to be available for that sort of thing, and I've also disabled private sessions for the time being. I do private sessions with a lot of you guys, and I love them. I love talking to you guys and helping you guys out, but since I'm going to be unavailable, I went ahead and turned those off, and then once I return, you'll be able to get some private sessions as well if you like. And then finally, once we come back from vacation, well, wedding and honeymoon vacation, we're going to be moving pretty soon after that. And I've been doing some research and everything on security cameras for the new house, kind of like dash cams for your car, but for your home. I've also been building a NAS, basically a big box of hard drives to store all my video footage and making them network accessible so I can access them from my office at home or the couch in the living room, just making it, it's better than like a USB drive. Anyway, the security cameras plug into the NAS and they store on that, and I'd like to do a video. I asked you guys about this maybe a couple months ago when I was first getting into it, if you'd be interested in seeing me review my security cameras, and a lot of you guys were saying almost overwhelmingly, yeah, we'd love to see that. And so I'll go ahead and share that with you guys as well. Once we move and I'll start getting everything set up, I'll show you my setup, what I'm going to be running, and just kind of how all that stuff is set up. So anyway, a lot of stuff here that, number one, I want to go ahead and share with you guys, and number two, I want to work on once I get back. So my list is actually a lot longer than this, all my ideas for videos and things to review and products I'd like to take a look at and things I want to learn more about and share with you guys. Ton of stuff, as always. Every time I add something, every time I do one video, I've got like 2 more that I want to do or something, so the list is never ending. Tons of fun, awesome, love it, it's great. But yeah, quite a bit of stuff. So once I come back, definitely going to be a busy time, but in the meantime, I got a vacation. I'm going to be taking a little break from all the radar, dash cam, laser, all this fun stuff that we share here with you guys. But anyways, yeah, just wanted to go ahead and share this video with you guys and give you a quick update as far as things that I've working on. Some videos that are going to be coming up, like the TMG, should be posted while I'm gone, assuming that they decide to launch it, while I'm gone. And same thing with the new unit and firmware update. If 1.45 is what gets released, I'll be able to share that with you guys on my website as well. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I would say let me know if you have any questions, but again, I'm not going to be available, so that'll be kind of new. So anyway, hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you later.